Morning traders, in front of you Alpha Fibonacci software on S&P at historical highs. Institutional traders remain long. This is a very clear counter-trend move. In the Alpha Fibonacci system, intelligent trader understands the power of the bold pink line. Pain and crawl expected to the downside. We discussed all of this with my traders pre-market. I can project any chart I choose for the Alpha Fibonacci software. Intelligent trader understands this was the only intelligent option this morning for trader who trades small account, but pain at this level expected completely. Critical key moment now. Nasdaq remains long, S&P in a pullback. This level remains obeyed, not a good news for retail trader. Again, historical high. I can project software on any chart I choose. And then we will walk through to the tick. How did you know? It's a retail reversal zone on my right. This is how intelligent trader prepares for the trade. Trader who trades Alpha Fibonacci system and software, single and double lot size, scaling out accordingly. Multiple lot sizes, scaling out in accordance to rules. You never, ever place a trade without understanding and learning the system. Again, we will dive deep how Alpha Fibonacci system spelled out the reversal zone days in advance. I expect serious selling pressure during Alpha Fibonacci 15th annual trading bootcamp. It's a very last bootcamp I plan to teach at Fibonacci Trading Institute, where you will witness some of the most powerful trade formations in the live markets. Pay attention, please. This is reversal zone word RZ means, correct? To the upside, retail rally at historical high at reversal zone. From this level until this. This is ultimate precision. This is a reason fathers bringing their children to the course. You are witnessing the power of the system traded globally to the tick. Buyers failing to break through this level, market continue further. I love projecting software on 1 minute chart. I can project software on any chart I choose. Signals played out on multiple charts. That's it. Price is not reversing through this level. Market will continue lower, one step at a time. Again, only institutional profit taking. As genius Terry, student in the course in private mentoring, absolutely killing it. If you have not listened to Terry's podcast yet, please do. Because if you're ready to become an intelligent trader like Terry, who knew where to enter Nasdaq, who knows how to trade for the prop firm after a couple of months in the course, all you have to do, make an effort that Terry does. Stunning, phenomenal work. So as we managing short on S&P, students all over the world trading Bitcoin, trading Amazon, trading Nvidia, traders all over the world trading on various platforms. Some of my favorite students are students who have emotional intelligence that I will be diving deep in Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp. As my medical license remains current, 30 years on teaching on brain health, 30 years on empowering traders all over the world with the latest brain hacks, how to become the ultimate alpha trader. So this is Terry's story. Let me show you. This is what Terry said when he came to the course in the month of July. Terry's progress was phenomenal. Under private mentoring became a game changer. Terry greatly feared Nasdaq before. So watch what happens to Terry after a couple of months in the course with very, very big words that always make me blush, as S&P reversing right now. And you will see this next. So this is where Terry is now, as he can certainly take a very relaxing family vacation. This is Terry now. One of Terry's latest emails. That's it. Terry became unstoppable. I invited Terry to Elite Graduate Club. This is my focus next year, where I personally trade with a group of my traders. My strategy became way too powerful, way too priceless. For that reason, I am ready to move to the next stage. Pure and simple. So what you learn in the bootcamp is ultimate precision, ultimate simplicity traded globally by traders every level and every instrument. So, 20 years of saying no to top financial institutions so I can retain rights to my strategies. Developing my own strategies for the last 21 years. I have zero interest working in cubicle. I know what this means, as I met with Goldman trader a couple of weeks ago in New York, who is absolutely exhausted and maxed out, working 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's not for me. So here we go. This is what I developed for the last 20 years, just a glimpse. This is my latest strategies here. So when you're fortunate enough to learn this ultimate precision and where to short the top and where to buy the bottom, let's dive into it, as S&P not reversing as it failed to break through this level. Correct? Converting the chart to 3. Converting the chart to 5 to any chart. This is software to day trade futures. On my right, preparation for your trade, which is invaluable. Nasdaq remain in very important place, correct? So this is Nasdaq on very important software chart that Terry knew where to exit. This is S&P. Do you understand how much skills it takes to know where to exit your trade? As I warned you, selling pressure on S&P drastically bigger than on Nasdaq. Terry walked away unscathed in profit. Genius. So when you're witnessing such precision and you understand the power of this chart in the Alpha Fibonacci system, this is favorite Terry's chart. Terry's genius. He knows what to focus, he knows where to enter, he knows where to exit. And if I bring to your attention the most important part, pay attention please. How many days in advance did you know Nasdaq heading here? My goodness, take a look on this chart on Friday. This is what I'm teaching in institutional class. Take a look on this chart on Thursday. Nothing delayed, nothing complicated. Price moving up. Are you clear? This is predictive, this is not delayed. Again, top financial institutions, top hedge fund traders on the planet trading this. So if you're preparing for your trade and you understand the power of this, and you understand JP Morgan traders trading this, you knew where to expect selling pressure many days in advance. You knew where to buy Nasdaq and S&P from. Let's go to this chart. Here we are during catastrophic sell-off in March 2025. This is core institutional chart that reflects billions and trillions in US market. This is also your long-term investment chart, your LEAPS chart. You are very well prepared. You know where to buy US market from. Day trading not for everyone, but anyone can trade system long-term. As I taught an institutional chart in Monday class from micro to macro charts. Here comes April. My students sending me emails in bliss. You are not taking vacation when Nasdaq at 17,000 level. You understand the power of this level and you buy with institutions. Since the month of April, despite tariff war continuing with vengeance, trillions of dollars started buying US market. Price comes to reversal zone, correct? You're using QQQ, you're using LEAPS, you're using your limitless brain how to trade this. And as a day trader, this is where massive numbers of trades playing out. At the bottom, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000 until it's not. Until price comes to reversal zone. Voila. And you knew all of this many months in advance. So as intelligent human being, when you see the power of this, and all you need is pure price and Fibonacci retracement tool with proprietary levels and proprietary strategies, no one else in the world does what I do. Here comes selling pressure. But Nasdaq did not crash. Correct? This was critical test moment on that week. Nasdaq continued higher. That's it. So that's entirely different ball game. Shorting the top and buying the bottom. Would you like to do that? As again, S&P continues selling off. And we knew where to short that top. Days in advance. On retail chart, months in advance on institutional chart. So if I bring to your attention this chart right now on Nasdaq, and I'm converting this chart to 5, my goodness, look at that war zone. Selling pressure on Nasdaq again, we knew this would be very important event. But do you understand how crucial and critical this is? To know where to enter and where to exit your trade? Doesn't matter the chart you trade. And if I bring to your attention S&P, drastically bigger selling pressure zone. All of this will be playing out live in Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp number 15. So if you knew many days in advance where to short S&P from, here's S&P on last Thursday. I'm teaching institutional class. My students are always in awe, is in single class, you see clearly. Market is not a chaos, as you've been brainwashed to believe. Market is very clear, very powerful Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. Price came to reversal zone or retail chart, spelled out many days in advance. As we discussed with my students, absolutely not the place to buy, only the place to short from. So if you decide not to utilize the software, if you decide to utilize only proprietary system, here we go. Think or swim, trading view, of course. TradeStation, absolutely. All you need, Fibonacci retracement tool, and the most important element, your phenomenal brain and effort. Far in advance, intelligent trader understands if this level remains obeyed, this is junky retail profit taking. Institutional traders remain long. And here is S&P before bullish rally. Pay attention, please. As again, I'm monitoring software on my left. Very, very clear. This is critical key, retail zone, on a very powerful Alpha Fibonacci chart. Let's take this chart, this institutional chart, well before the election, shall we? We're going back to a year ago. 10/28, let's take it to October 1st, more than a year ago. Market rallying, Elon Musk with Trump, the best of friends. What a fairy tale, how romantic. Here comes reversal zone in the month of January, after the election. You knew quite well where to short that top. Fairy tale is over between wealthiest man on the planet and most powerful man on the planet, correct? Did you witness this morning how important this level was on micro chart? How price hesitated at this level? Replay that moment at the very start. Identical level on software as without. Tariff horizon, market in free fall. You are very clear where to buy market from. In the course you learn the importance of decision point 2. Here comes second week in April. Predictive, strategic, intelligent chess. You are not taking vacation when price at this level. 5,000 institutional buy point, $1 trillion days here, despite catastrophic tariff war. You are long US markets, you are not shorting the market. Massive numbers of trades playing out. All S&P has to do is break through decision point 1 to the upside. This is critical key event in front of you. This level is out, this level to follow. You know all of this many months in advance. So if you decide day trading is not your cup of tea and you want to trade hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, you absolutely can. Any chart. If you're working through difficult time in life, if you have no emotional and no financial stability, you have zero business being a day trader. Your brain cannot make rational decisions. But if you're spending time making decisions about your trade, you will have drastically more time to decide. Because if 14-year-old can do this, son of hedge fund manager who brought him to the course, if 12-year-old can do this, I'm working with Michael today. He brought his daughter to the course. Emma, 17 right now. Michael is a prop firm trader. When he came to me, he didn't know what trading was. Time and time again, this is the power of the system. This is why I live and breathe what I do. Prop firm trader Emmanuel brought his wife to the course. Sam put his daughter through Harvard. Richard retired trading the system. It's all on the podcast. Here's one of my other favorite traders, Pablo. Stressed out, miserable attorney who hated being attorney, did not know how to push a button and what ninja trader was. Now Pablo is a prop firm trader, and you can find all of this on my website. So S&P is stuck. Let's review. When you click on students performance, this is less than 1% of the emails I receive. Here's email from Pablo. Pablo in Spain, Dominic in London, Emmanuel in Canada, Terry in Texas. Sam moved from LA to Beirut. Richard in Texas. I meet with students all over the world, and what do you see? Complete beginner trader, trading everything right now. He's not just trading futures, he's trading stocks, he's trading options. He expanded to multiple prop firm accounts. That's it. And when students right now working on the movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute, I simply live and breathe what I do. So when my husband is asking me, why do you do this? I don't get it. Why do you like waking up at 4 a.m.? If I wake up at 4 a.m. and I have nothing to do, I'm not as happy. I need purpose. I need to know, why in the world am I waking up this morning? Champagne lunches are not for me. I tried to retire and be housewife for a couple of years. It did not work. This is the reason why. Time and time again, from all over the world. So when fathers bring in their children, and husbands bring in their wives, and friends bring in their friends, this is son of a hedge fund manager. All under podcast. All under performance. But I cannot put tens of thousands of emails on my website. But here's another legend, Theo. I adore Theo. Theo coming to every single bootcamp to share his journey, and you can hear his podcast. He comes to the course 2 o'clock in the morning to share and to inspire others. So whatever you do, whatever instrument you trade, Alpha Fibonacci System applies to it all. Movie maker in London working on movie to celebrate 15-year anniversary of my work. When Ken came to me during COVID, it was absolutely catastrophic event. Not anymore, as Ken shares time and time again. His next move, to build his own home. Wow. So Patrick joined us in a boot camp before, and Patrick just signed up this morning. I invite graduates to join us all the time, and traders come and join us, such as Kurt. Kurt signed up for the bootcamp number 10, because every single bootcamp I ever teach is different because of market conditions. So if you're fortunate enough to grab the last 2 spaces, for the new students, it's savings of $27.77. You will find all the information on the home page. But market right now already reversing as we knew it would, and that's the reason I did this video. Because I knew it's not the place to short, correct? As S&P reached reversal zone. And if that's where sell-off ends, you knew well before it happened because of the bold green zone. Correct? Here comes the reversal. That's it. So in the bootcamp, recorded bootcamp, everything will be recorded, but playing out live. This is the value of the bootcamp for new students at no extra cost. So every single package you sign up below will include trading bootcamp. Private mentoring, of course, is always the most desirable option. So if you do have NinjaTrader 8 platform, option 2 and 4 appropriate for you. If you are not on NinjaTrader 8 platform, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. The most popular option, group course, savings with a bootcamp, almost $8,000. So when you click on the details about bootcamp, please review and understand. I focus not just on trading. I focus on your alpha brain, how to empower you and how to become a phenomenal top 1%, how to stop being a majority of traders who never succeed because they've been brainwashed that trading is difficult, trading is painful, trading is speculative. I teach you how to turn off the gambling switch, the negative switch, how to tell yourself ultimate success, ultimate Alpha Fibonacci strategy journey. Because if you decide to trade stocks, of course you can. Tomorrow morning we will be focusing on oil news, correct? This is chart on oil. You knew where to short, where to buy oil from. Well before the news, well before US bombing Iran. When all the noise on CNBC and on the news screaming buy oil. Since US bombing Iran, oil collapsed from 75 until 56 level. Amazon in massive bearish correction selling off. Nvidia, you knew where to buy Nvidia from. Tesla, despite catastrophic events and horrific earnings, Tesla more than doubled. 3 earnings, catastrophic, Tesla more than doubled. After the bearish correction, Tesla did not crash. Intelligent trader knew where to buy Tesla from. But if you decide to trade Forex, of course you can. Another event. Catastrophic war in Ukraine, but Euro stages the most powerful rally. Euro still not selling off, stuck in pain, in massive bearish correction, this level holding Euro to the downside. Catastrophic crash on US dollar. You knew all of this well before the election. And of course, if you are a crypto trader, absolutely. We discuss all of these trades in the course. And you make a personal decision what's appropriate for you to trade. As traders all over the world, trading every single instrument I never even heard of. And of course metals, and of course gold, and of course platinum. Any chart, any time frame, any platform. So please review all the information on the website and do not hesitate to contact me. No long emails, please. I simply do not have time for long emails. But I love speaking with you. Please call me when I am on a break. Call me anytime you wish to speak. And do not be surprised if I'm available. I will answer the phone. Sometimes people are shocked when I answer. I live and breathe what I do. I have zero interest in noise. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Discord. None of that is for me. What is for me is an intelligent group of traders for whom I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. That's it. So I highly encourage you to join in the last few spots, because I will no longer be teaching course system in a bootcamp. I am taking off with my elite group of graduates. As again, we knew where to exit the short. Traders like Terry, traders all over the world who are obeying the rules, understand quite well where to expect S&P to reverse from. So no matter what instrument you trade all markets as intelligent strategic chess. Thank you so much for spectacular morning. Let's take a break.